Yo, welcome back to One to One Podcast with Shy Boy Jimmy, Brenda, and Jay. This your boy Shy Boy Jimmy.
My daddy Brenda.
Yo, what's up? This is Jay.
And we'll be discussing topics, interviewing new artists, and speaking up for the culture. If you're trying to vibe out, like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for this episode. Much love.
Check it out.
Imagine TikTok challenges for rock the boat and 1 in a million.
Why wouldn't LeBron want to play with his son for
Supporting the police is not the way to make the city better. Like,
Yo, welcome back to One Podcast with your boy Shy Boy Jimmy, Brenda, and Jay. We got a few topics for y'all, and this topic we want to bring to y'all is like something we confused about. Like, why the fuck do the United States keep fantasizing or like romanticizing the killers? You know what I'm saying? Like Ted Bundy, you know what I'm saying? All them crazy motherfuckers. Like, why do we keep like like what y'all think about? What y'all think that's about?
So what you're talking about is basically like, why do we use real life serial killers or criminals as entertainment? So like the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix, or the Aaron Hernandez series that just dropped, and what was the other one that just dropped?
The Hernandez brothers.
Yeah. So like we are using like real life situations that happen, and they have made documentaries about all these before, but now we're making actually series about them. And I'm just like, I'm going to see like what y'all opinion on that too, like, because some people are saying that it's okay. Some people think it's like kind of wrong.
I don't know. For a certain extent, like to a certain extent, like if it's like an informational or something, like if you really just trying to make money, like they did with that Dahmer series, like they didn't even reach out to the family. They didn't even like reach out to the families of the people, the victims. They didn't even try to like say, talk to them and like try to see what they feel about the situation, their opinion about it. They just made the show and like got paid off the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's kind of fucked up. I just feel like if you're trying to like educate people or let people know what it is.
Like educating people on what?
Like what happened? Like you know what I'm saying? Like but it's
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it kind of like. I feel like it's people in the world that try to mock them, because I feel like when these serial killer documentaries come out, then it's always like a
copycat.
A copycat of it. So I feel like that could be the problem too. Like I never got like watching serial killers and that. Like I don't give a fuck what they go through their mind or anything of that sort. So I do feel like it do have people who are already sick in the world like trying to be a copycat of them. So I do feel like in the sense of that, it's kind of stupid. I don't know why it's romanticized. Me personally, I don't do horror anything at all. Like I cannot sit there and watch that.
Yeah, it's like because like when they had the Versace show on FX, I'm thinking I'm gonna watch the life and death of Versace, thinking like, you know what I'm saying, like how he became Versace, how he started selling his clothes, how he began. It was basically a documentary, or like it was basically like a biography of the killer that killed him.
Yeah,
it was like the killer that killed him killed like a whole bunch of different people. I think he killed like about like 7 people all together. But then like, you know what I'm saying, like it was a whole series that followed the life of him. It wasn't really, but they labeled it the Versace. But then it's like it wasn't really about Versace. It was about the man that killed him.
So I got mixed feelings about that. So when it comes to like the TV series like that, I do understand like using a story as entertainment. I have no problem with that, because that's real life. It happened. You can't really change that, right?
Okay.
I think when you start changing stuff in the story to almost make it seem like the person who did whatever bad deed was justifiable, that's why I have a problem with it.
When did they make it? Give me an example where they made it justifiable.
I don't quote me on this. I'm not saying this is what people were saying online. They were talking about you just said Miranda's brothers or something?
The Hernandez
brothers. So
Hernandez.
they were talking about, because their story was, I guess, they were abused.
Them and stuff.
Yeah, and like people say, okay, what they did was justifiable. Let them out, whatever. And I'm just like, they still killed like innocent people still though. Like,
but that's just like
they killed their parents.
Gypsy Rose.
They killed their parents.
They killed their mother.
They killed their mama and daddy.
They killed both. Okay, I didn't know that.
But that's like Gypsy Rose killed her mom.
Let's talk. I don't know. When Gypsy Rose got out, I've been following her on TikTok. That goddamn lady is crazy in real life. I feel like even like afterwards, like finding out like her family was coming out and saying that she knew how to walk that whole time. Like they saw her fucking walking. So like how they tried to flip it and make it seem like she found out last minute.
That's her family though?
Yeah, her family was going live and just like, no, we knew that she knew how to walk because she would walk around them. So they said Gypsy and the mama like did that shit together. But Gypsy crazy for real. Like when she be on there talking, and she like social media crazy. Like her ass came out fucking. She came out motherfucking. She came out with she left a man that she fucking who killed the mama, and then she got with this other man, left him, and then got with another man, got pregnant. Like her ass is crazy as hell. Like when I be watching her, like I feel like what the family was saying is like they kind of orchestrated that shit together. Because I'm like, yeah, she a little off.
I mean, that could be true, but like again, I go back to like, okay, so that's the family story, and they're saying whatever. That's them. No, it's more of a problem when like a network picks up something and they're like, I'm gonna adjust this to make it more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they made the Gypsy Rose without. She said she ain't see it till she got out of prison. I'm like, well, how the fuck y'all get her story?
I don't know.
That's what I think. That's what be more interesting to me, because it's just like, how are y'all getting these people's story from not talking to them? Like y'all just getting it from the news articles. But I feel like some of these people be like in prison. I feel like if y'all gonna get the story, visit their ass while they in prison and get the fucking story. Like, yeah.
I mean, so that's the thing. So they get it from like multiple sources around them, and they try to get what they can. People's like, or Aaron Hernandez, he actually killed himself while he was in jail. So it's
So something like that is different, but like I'm just like, for instance, the Gypsy Rose story. Y'all could have went to that goddamn prison and got her side of this fucking story. Y'all just made a whole documentary about some shit that y'all got from clips when it's the person who actually orchestrated that shit still alive. Y'all could have waited till her ass got out of goddamn prison and then got the story.
I feel like about that, like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing with Nietzsche Nash and the guy like with Ryan Murphy. The show, it's like I said, like they didn't ask the family about nothing.
Yeah,
like,
the family was upset as hell.
They didn't interview
about that.
none of the family, but they made that show off the clips and the articles and the research that from like the news. They didn't make that from people.
So
real
they
life
said it was
opinions.
like it wasn't legit. Like what happened? I mean,
yeah, they basically said
not the overarching premise.
No, the family was saying like they didn't really get no money from it. Like, you know, like some of them had to
money.
Not saying that
they can't get paid.
They
for
were
it.
saying like,
y'all want money.
No,
I want money.
They have to relive what the hell you did to my family, and like it's just like,
Pay me, bro. You using my likeness. You using my likeness. You using my brother likeness. He got murdered, and you not trying to pay me for the shit, and then you're not even trying to ask my opinion about the show.
No, that's true. But I'm saying like to say like the money part is like part of the morals is kind of like, you know. I get what you're saying.
Well, but even out the money part,
that,
I feel like they should have got permission from fucking the parent, like the family, because it's just like, or maybe I don't know, like they should have just got permission. Because it's like, what if you did, like what if as a dad you got to relive how the fuck your son got killed? Like that shit, like that's crazy.
That's even because even like with Versace, his family basically vetoed that show and told them not to make that show. His fiance, everybody was telling them not to make that show. His sister even came out and said that's not the truth about what happened. So it's like everything. They just making money out.
So how do they get the right to make the? How do they get the right?
Anybody can make a show about anything.
You can make a show about a story.
Using their names and everything.
Yeah, a real life story. Yeah, you can use their names.
Especially shit that happened in the limelight, in public knowledge. Yeah, all you gotta do is Google that shit, look it up.
But
yeah, you can.
That's what I said. Like
just like that. Oh, go ahead.
I understand. Like when they do like real life like adaptations of like shit that really happened, they do alter some things a lot of times to make it more appealing to people to watch. Like I said, I have a problem when you just change the whole narrative of like the person who did the bad deed. So like you were saying, like did they get permission? Like they don't really have to. But if you're gonna do something about a person who was in the situation, why not get like character instincts from like what things about them? You know, even if they weren't great people. So maybe a bad person got killed by another bad person. That's not your right to make them just be that bad person. You don't already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not so right to make them a good person either. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they try to say they got morals and all that stuff. Like, trying to turn everybody into like a Marvel villain. And when it's like they really out here crazy as fuck serial killers. So I don't like that shit. Because like, even like the girl that killed Selena, they gave her a fucking interview show thing. Like, it's like, I don't know.
She's still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's supposed to be on parole this year or something.
Oh, yeah, they interview killers?
Yeah, I just feel like that's crazy. Like, what the fuck are you trying to? Why are you?
That's part of the obsession we talking about. Like, why do we want to interview killers? Like,
yeah, I feel like once they ass get out of prison, let they ass. Yeah, like we put them on. Like, I see it in the sense of that. Yeah, they get out of prison and like so many killers get interviewed and now they get put on and shit like that. And it's just like, how the hell they get put on for being a killer?
A sickness in the.
It's crazy.
It's definitely a sickness in the mind. I want to know what the.
That's psyche. It's a psyche. Like,
and she the lady that killed Selena trying to get a show about fucking what?
No, she already did it. It's already did. It's on Hulu and it's on another show.
Tell her why she killed Selena.
Basically, it's like the secrets behind. I didn't watch it.
I know you're talking about.
It's the secrets behind her and Selena relationship is deeper than what everybody believe it
She
is.
should have never got
I'm thinking
that.
about something else then.
Yeah, she should have never got
The singer Selena.
No, I know Slim. I'm saying like she had something else though. It wasn't about her and the killer. It was her actually becoming famous.
No, they got a TV show.
I know. I'm saying that's different. I was looking at something else.
Yeah.
That was a different thing.
But yeah, so no, the actual killer, Yolanda, whatever the fuck her last name is, she got a show. Like they interviewed her for like it's a 2 hour event.
No, I believe
That shit crazy. But it's like the psyche about like how we crave like that type of stuff. That's like that's a psychology. I forgot the name of it, but it's like you basically crave the action of like the harm and all that. That's why a lot of people go see horror movies and go see killing movies. Like a lot of people go see Saw because that's what they want to see because they crave that type of shit. It's like a lot of people.
I don't watch scary movies. You can't pay me to goddamn watch no because like I don't want to experience it. I don't want to dream, but I don't want to do none of that shit.
So do y'all think that we might actually have I won't say an issue because
it's like the id and super ego.
What was it called?
Sensation
the id and ego. I think that's mass.
That's a good. No, that's a good way to explain. Okay, yeah.
Control fear. Although experiencing fear, viewers are aware that the threat is fictional, allowing them to enjoy the control arousal without real danger.
But that's fictional.
Catharsis. Some theories suggest that watching horror movies can act as a form of emotional release, allowing viewers to confront and process their own anxieties in a safe environment.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Not to me.
Go down some more. Keep going.
Sensation seeking. Oh, okay. Thrill still.
People with a higher sensation seeking trait and those who are more open to new experiences tend to seek out enjoyment for horror related experience.
Okay, so
yeah, it's something in your psyche that make you want to watch that type of shit. Cause like that's
so
not
it's
natural.
like you get a thrill from it.
Yeah, it's something. It's like.
But would that be the same as just like getting on a roller coaster? Cause it's like the same
could be
kind of thrill, right?
It's not the same kind of thrill, but it is a thrill.
It's the same. Hey Steve, can you look at what was True Crimes? That was like based off of real crimes, I know, right? But was it like dramatic adaptations, or was that like just real? Like they're talking about the actual crimes. Okay, so that was,
it was called True Crimes.
Yeah, I think that was the show, right? It was on
Yeah.
Because people used to have like a real harsh like.
True crime is a non-fiction genre.
I think it was called something else. Yeah.
It probably was.
I thought True Crime is an actual show.
I thought it was True Crime.
What was just Google what was True Crimes the show?
Maybe it wasn't.
It was a show called True Crimes.
I thought it was.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Wait,
Cops, killers, these true crimes.
No, that's not it.
Genre.
True Crime was a show.
I remember the show too. There you go, right there. True Crimes. It was 2005.
I was gonna say.
Oh, so
Mandela Effect. I know it was a true crime show.
It don't say much information on it, so we might not get much. I'm just trying to see what the stories like, real adaptations of like actual crimes. Did they over exaggerated, or was they like, just?
I think it was real shit.
I think they were real too. I think they were real.
But I just feel like it's like a something that we got because just like sex sells, like crime and that type of shit sell.
But I never watched none of that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was not into watching true crime. Now the Dahmer series I watched up to the 3rd episode.
I ain't watched none of that shit because I learned about that shit before, and it's like I'm not gonna watch none of that shit. And because all the people he killed was all the men he killed was like men of color, and I just can't get with that.
I mean, I understand that, but like I was just trying to just understand like what I'm the type of person like, okay, I understand the shit was bad, but I'm not gonna run away from it. I'm actually trying to see and learn from it. But
what did you learn? What did you learn from it?
I didn't learn shit. No. I said I'm the type of person to do that.
Like, what did
I
you
didn't say I learned something from that exact show. I'm saying like I'm not gonna just be, oh, that was bad. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch something. Okay, that was bad. It happened in history, but let me see what happened. That didn't teach me nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know that shit. I ain't gonna lie, and it sounds crazy. I just feel like the graphic details that they told about it. Like when I was watching it, I thought I was gonna see the graphic. Like I don't know why I wanted to see it, but like I turned it off because I'm just like.
You want to see it because evolutionary psychology. Evolutionary psychology suggests that people are drawn to true crime stories because they instinctively want to learn about criminals and protect themselves.
No, because
Exposure therapy. Some say that true crimes is like exposure therapy, where you have to confront your fear to prove that it can't actually hurt you.
So okay, so
escape.
Well, it wasn't gonna happen to me because I wasn't a man.
So you know what though? I will say this. I think sometimes watching things that are like quote unquote bad and like kind of like have a reality effect on, like, so say like cops or cheaters, is like them things you want to watch to see like, okay, what you're not supposed to do, because
Yeah,
society...
I guess because when I used to watch I used to binge watch Law and Order, and it used to make me scared to go outside. Like when I was like in high school, because like so many, it was like about raping women and shit like that. So like when I would walk outside and I would walk past like that dark, like I would be fucking terrified. Cause I'm like, damn, cause like I just sat at home and would fucking watch it.
Shit, I just want to avoid New York.
No, I just feel like that's like I don't watch that certain shit because like I don't like that aura or that feeling. Like back in the day, I used to watch scary movies all the time, whatever, like 13 Ghosts, all that old shit, whatever, cool. But then like now, like as an adult, I can't certain shit like Paranormal Activity or like The Hills Have Eyes, like type
it's demonic
shit.
as hell.
I can't watch none of that shit no more. I don't want that spirit in my fucking space.
What's that movie that horror movie that was just on Netflix and it was supposed to be demonic or something? Everybody was saying it was demonic.
The house, the reading.
Yeah,
not the reading.
I think it was that.
It wasn't the reading. It was the reading, yeah, but it wasn't. It was
And everybody was saying it was like demonic. Everybody was saying it was demonic, but some people was just like, if you listen, it was about God and da da da. I didn't even think to watch it because like once
the
I
one
heard
with
demonic,
Monique,
yeah,
and it's not the reading. The reading, she got two movies. The reading is one of the movies, and then the other movie is called.
It was on Netflix, so
with Audra Day and Glenn Close.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Lee Daniels, The Deliverance.
Yeah, and a lot of people were saying like, oh, it's so demonic, so demonic. Then a lot of other people just like, oh, it was really about deliverance. Y'all didn't get the.
First of all,
yeah, they were trying to make it seem like it was about God, and I was just like,
I'm not gonna watch the movie first of all because that happened in Gary, Indiana.
Fuck Gary, Indiana.
That shit
it's too close, he said.
That shit down the street, bitch. You ain't gonna get me.
That's cool. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I don't really watch horror movies because horror movies be trash now. I like 80s horror movies from like the 80s and shit. Like that shit was like.
I think Freddy Krueger had it for me when he came through them goddamn sheets. Yeah. I said, that shit was too
that
real.
Shit used to.
That shit terrified
me. Motherfucker.
Carrie
Friday the 13th.
Was y'all scared of Chucky? Chucky's.
I was scared of Chucky.
What? Well, I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. My brother had Chucky dolls. I'm like, your ass is crazy as hell. Like he like carry a Chucky doll around.
I'm scared of Chucky.
Hey, see, I still haven't watched the first Child's Play.
I don't like Chucky because, like, first of all, if I take the batteries out, nigga, why you still talking?
Because I think the reason why we scared of Chucky is because like when we was growing up, we really thought our toys could come to life. So like here go Chucky coming to life for fucking real.
It's like constant fear because you got toys at the crib.
But see, that's back when horror movies were actually great.
Yeah.
I think the golden era for horror movies was the 80s.
I don't know.
Maybe 70s too, but 80s I think had it.
90s had some good horror movies.
Y'all saw the new Candyman? That shit was terrible.
I ain't watch it. I can't watch that shit.
I went to go see Candyman and
hey, look,
like,
my cousin in that movie too.
The original Candyman scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
She's the party scene.
The original Candyman scared the fuck out of me, so why would I watch the second one?
Yeah, Candyman used to scare the shit out of me. People used to play around and say that Candyman shit. I'm like,
the last
at 30, I'm not playing with that Candyman shit.
I turn the lights on, open up all the windows, get the shit out of here.
So I like horror movies in the sense of like if they're good, because I don't get scared of them like that. But I do hate when they're just trash, like because it's more so like the finale. They be like,
at
this
the end,
shit is fucking terrible.
At the end, it should be a good ending.
The last movie, I was just like, it didn't really scare me, but like I thought it was very unique how I did it. Paranormal Activity 2. That shit.
I ain't seen
it's the third one.
The ending of that shit, like, the third one was definitely crazy.
That's the third one. The third one's the best one, but I was scared as fuck.
The second one, I'm saying, like, the ending, like, it ended a different way that I didn't expect. Like, it was so crazy.
Well, Insidious was kind of scary.
Yeah, I didn't. And
They
see, I
overdid
feel
it,
like
though.
every movie's scary to me because that shit, I don't like that.
Insidious kind of overdid it after a while. Like, you know, when you just keep running with the same thing.
No,
over and over
I ain't
again,
watched the
like,
rest of them. Once I saw the first one, call it a day.
really?
I'm not watching that shit. Like, no, like Insidious was kind of scary, and then like there's this movie called.
They're a better franchise than most scary movies recently. I would
yeah.
say that they are better.
But yeah, Scream. I can watch Scream and Halloween.
I feel like
Scream, that's
Scream like comedy.
Yeah, I can
That's
watch
it.
Scream.
Yeah.
I can watch Halloween type shit like that. I can't watch that other shit, like that other type of shit. I can't watch that, like Talk to Me type shit like that. Like,
Yeah, we doing this shit.
What
right
y'all
now.
feel about the Jigsaw?
The first one was the scariest one.
Hey, look. So Jason's not necessarily scary. It's gory.
No, the first one was
Yeah.
actually
So it's
scary.
still horror, but it's like gory horror is like I'm not getting scared that something
Like they
jump
really
out and get
chopping
me.
shit off. Yeah. Yeah.
And like it's one of a kind because like you literally have people chopping their body
I
parts.
think that's really probably one of the only movie that's really like graphic like that. Like I can't really think of like real graphic movies where they just like really
Hostile.
like,
the 80s.
It's a movie called
Yeah.
They had great graphics.
The Saw. Jigsaw's not from the
I won't say
80s.
great, but they're good.
Jigsaw Saw was
No.
in
She said no. She said she can't think of a movie that had great like gory
Yeah.
graphics. I'm like
It's just-
the 80s had good gory graphics.
the
but
movie called Hostel. The Hostel 1, Hostel 2.
that's cool.
Oh, Wrong Turn. Kind of graphic.
what was that movie? It was called like
House of Wax.
Room 32. What was that
Room
movie?
113.
113.
No, 1408.
Room 1408.
That was called?
It's 1408,
That movie
yeah.
terrified me.
That was kind of
cool.
scary too.
It's cool.
Yeah, it
But like
terrified
scary movies don't be scary to me no more. Like they have little jump scares every now and then, but like my
Well,
thing is
I ain't
the
watching none of that shit. Fuck it.
finale is always the part that determines to me if it's a scary movie. So wait, what's that movie called? Smile was actually good until the very end.
I think Smile creeped me out just because the fucking the looks on their face.
Smile was good until the very end.
You would
the
never
What
watch
very-
it.
happened at the end?
Catch me watch it.
It's basically it's a movie like they found out why the people were like
Oh, they
that.
she killed herself or something, right?
Did she kill herself?
Cause then they get into somebody and like she
Yeah,
just
so the
ended up
main
killing-
character ended up getting infected
Yeah.
with whatever we call
and
it.
she
the
killed
curse.
herself to just stop the curse.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Yeah, they had to keep that shit going.
but it was kind of. So I hate when shit is obvious. Like you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That shit is like terrible. So it had a twist, but it only happened at the very end, and I'm like, yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah,
No.
I feel like every movie like that, even like regular movies. I feel like by the time you get to like the end, you like, oh, this shit finna end like that.
No, I got some
Right.
good movies like that. Taking Lives with Angelina Jolie. That's a beautiful movie, like from front to finish. Like or like Taking Lives, Angelina Jolie. It's an older movie. Or like Murder by Numbers with Sandra Bullock. That's good.
What type of movies are these?
They like thrillers, not
Oh.
horror, not horrors. It's like killing, but it's not like a horror movie. It's like thrillers.
Oh, okay.
Or like Perfect Stranger with Halle Berry and Bruce Willis. That's pretty good.
It was alright.
I watch thrillers. I don't be watching that horror.
I feel like thriller is horror to me. Like that shit, anything that scare me.
But one movie that's an older movie, like The Sixth Sense, like at the end of that, when you find out,
Hey, yo,
The
that's
Sixth
a good
Sense-
movie.
The
Yeah.
Sixth Sense is a good.
That's a
That,
good movie.
yeah,
that's crazy. Like
That
when
shit
you,
took a turn.
yeah, that was a great.
I was so scared. I was so scared after the ending. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm dead. Ah shit.
And his ass literally, he was just watching himself die, right?
Yeah, no, he
Basically.
died already.
see,
But he was just watching. it.
Yeah, he
But
was.
see,
it
the
was
reason that
okay.
movie's so good, it built up all the way to that part.
Yeah.
And over the movie, you're seeing like reasons like why is his wife ignoring him?
Yeah.
He thinks that she's just upset with him because he's being a bad husband.
Yeah. And whole time
Turns
he
out,
dead.
It
nigga
was
get dead.
poisoning the goddamn sun. Damn,
yeah, it
I
was
haven't
crazy.
saw that shit in so long.
Yeah, that turns
I
out-
don't think the Sixth Sense scared me though.
No, I wasn't
It's
scared
not
the
a
whole
scary
movie. I wasn't
movie.
scared until the end. When I found out he was dead, that scared the fuck out of
But
me.
see,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like movies nowadays don't really have mystique with them. Like where you just okay.
It was a good ass
like
movie
the
though.
ending is too obvious. You know what's gonna happen. Versus like okay now you got a twist on the end. Like oh wait, the nigga dead the whole time.
Yeah, like 13 Ghosts. Like y'all remember that?
I
I
ain't
don't
watched
think
that
I
a
see
little
it.
bit before my time.
Nigga, you older than me. I ain't talking about for your time.
You know what I mean?
Y'all gotta go back and watch that. That shit's scary as fuck.
No, that's not scary.
I think honestly, I don't think that we need to fantasize or like make the killers become rich after like what they did. If they want to get back into life after they get parole and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They gotta You know what I'm saying? Be regular. Don't be trying to be no super star. Don't be out here trying to live your life and be going on tours and dates and
I
stuff.
think that's
like,
our generation, though. I feel like that's like, say for instance, a killer got out and we interviewed them. Like people feel like, oh, this gonna put me on type shit. You get what I'm saying?
That's just
so
like-
I feel like that's why people do it.
that white motherfucker.
Like imagine we had
Cal
the
Rittenhouse.
lady who killed Selena on here. Motherfuckers instantly tuned like, what the fuck?
No,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Brother, like this the cow guy, he went around on tour, ended up getting an interview and stuff, and he's like all that shit. And then even like Zimmerman, like he was going around interviewing for a little while.
Is
It's
he out of jail?
yeah, he ain't
But
never
that's
went
just
to
like
jail.
Charleston White. Like he got interviewed from prison, didn't he?
Charleston White killed somebody.
No,
Yeah,
but
he killed somebody. Well, attempted
Allegedly?
murder.
yeah, but like
Allegedly.
he got like he
Yeah.
literally got put on from getting interviewed from snitching and shit like that.
I just think
Okay,
that's
so-
crazy. I
so-
feel like if you go get like the rehabilitation and you turn your life around, you do what you go do after your parole, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping, but like just to interview the person because they killed somebody, like if they killed the president, you think they're saying like that's crazy. Like when you kill somebody, you go down.
He dead. Like,
No,
soon
I'm
as
saying,
you
like dude,
breathe.
Booth, like his name is really goes down in history for killing Abraham Lincoln. Like it's like the names you go down in history, and I think that's what people be interested in trying to do. Like they
But-
trying to be like the next big
but look,
history maker. I
but
guess
look,
I don't know. That shit crazy.
But look,
But look.
I don't agree that you have to hide how history happened. I'm saying how you interpret it is what is the problem.
Yeah.
So like you say, okay, dude got famous for killing Abraham Lincoln, or even the dude who killed JFK.
Yeah.
Like his name is gonna be submitted in history books, but we know him for what he did, and we're not glorifying it. You don't.
But that's
you
the
don't
thing.
know
That's
how
what it
history,
seemed
though.
like. That's what it seemed like they glorifying it because it's like they keep making movies about it. They keep
But-
making shows about it. They
But
keep.
that's not necessarily. That's not necessarily glorifying. You can interpret what happened. Just don't change the narrative to where it's like, okay, the person who actually did it, they were doing this shit for good reason.
No, that's not. I don't like that either. So I understand what you're saying. Yes,
So like, I don't agree with hiding history.
So
'cause, like,
should it just be documentaries?
I think.
no, you can
it
do
could
real.
Be, it
I
could be
think you do-
movies.
Yeah, I think you do real
But it's like,
adaptations.
don't glorify it. And I feel like, because my thing about like with the Dahmer thing, I'm going to bring
But
it
why
back
do y'all
up.
feel like it's glorified because they keep talking about it?
Because the way they make money about it, the
Do
way
y'all
that
feel like glorified
people
is
pay
the
for
wrong
it.
word?
No, people pay to see it. People pay to see it. People spend money to make it. People, like, it's basically, it's like the,
I think it's
lot.
a way you put it out too. So like
Yeah.
with the Dahmer series, they put it out.
his
'cause-
face was on the fucking poster.
One, I think they probably did not do a good job putting out the documentary to let people know who the fuck this nigga was y'all making a series about, right? Because the series is on the documentary is on Netflix first. So when the series came out, people are looking like it's just a regular made up. You dig, even though they always say like what's going on there, but it's like y'all are almost making this dude seem like he's a character, a fictional character.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
want to like, okay, you're
Yeah.
You're interesting. You're a
People
weirdo.
have to really
but
do their research after, like, as you was watching it, people started
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah,
So,
I get that because, yeah, like, motherfuckers
that's
just
the
thought it was
problem,
just
yeah.
like a little Netflix little series versus, like, this is,
Yeah, this
this
really
a real
happened.
weirdo ass
Yeah.
And
nigga.
I got a question, like, why don't they ever make a movie about the person that he killed or something? Like, why do it have to
It
be
should
the
have been
killer?
surviving Jeffrey motherfucking Dahmer.
Yeah,
though,
and,
man.
it could've been
He
like-
should- he should have got a
hey,
little.
wait, hold on.
Like a little piece.
Hey, you gonna hate what I'm finna say, but you make a movie about the person who got killed, it's gonna be short.
No, I'm telling you. Oh my God, the disrespect.
Rest in peace to them people.
Oh my goodness. No, but
And
I'm
they
telling you, you
gonna be
never
for some
know
of them-
because like they could their life.
No, they could do shit on the last dude who escaped. They couldn't do it on him.
But I'm saying
The
because
dude was scared. They
it
could do
could have been a buildup of their life. And,
Yeah.
like, what put them in that situation.
I mean,
like,
maybe it wasn't interesting.
We didn't even have to see him kill nobody either. Like it could have been every episode could have been legit day life, and then they
I just-
meet him
the whole
see him.
Jeffrey
That would have been boring.
But the whole
I don't
Jeffrey
know.
That
Dahmer
would've been
situation, I'm just like, what did y'all see attractive in life from him walking to the bar? Like when I was watching, I'm just like, what y'all saw attractive in that
Back in the
goddamn-
day, you know, gay men and like bisexual
It was
men,
so
like, it's
limited.
like no, it's just if you like a vibe, you like a vibe, you like people that you can kill, not kill,
shit.
Jimmy.
Hey, no.
not kill.
Hey, that's it right there.
No, I was gonna say you can kill time with, but then kill can't count. Yeah, you
Nah.
that's two in a row. No, that you like you like people you can vibe with, kill time with, actually hang out and catch a vibe with.
Kill.
It's like you chilling.
But no, that wasn't a situation because like they were just going to his house on some like
Hook up. They was trying to fuck.
That's what's wrong with
That's
the gay
it.
community. The gay community, y'all move fast.
It ain't all gay. It ain't all gay.
Not
people.
all of-
Straight
but-
people do that shit too.
But no, I got like
Straight people be fucking
That's-
bitches on the first night.
no, that's a fact.
Getting their dick
But
sucked, getting their
no,
pussy ate on the first night.
But listen, no, gay people, my cousin, my brother, they'll move a motherfucking in second link. I be like, God, they be matching tattoos.
And they do say lesbians
crazy.
won't get married the next day.
That's crazy.
Cause my cousin, she'll beat you up, get you out of jail, get you a tattoo the same day.
She said, beat you up, get you out of jail, and a
swear to
tattoo.
God. So, and I be like, when women be want to go gay, I be like, you know they gonna beat you up. Like I ain't never saw a stud not beat their girlfriend up.
That's so crazy.
Crying.
But no, I just feel like overall, it's like we gotta be better as a community, as like a nation, to like actually put the stuff that really matter out. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like a money grab, low key. So it's like that's one big major issue with the certain stuff that we be seeing on TV. It's like
I
the
think
motherfuckers trying to get
Hollywood
paid.
I think
That's it.
Hollywood bored too.
Yeah, they remaking hella shit. They doing the
They
same shit.
reaching on shit like I look at the Aaron Hernandez shit, like that shit happened like what, almost 15 years ago at this point, almost. And like y'all made a documentary which showed y'all had actually video footage of this nigga going to like bars, having his anger explosions and shit. Now y'all got a actual series now, or a movie. I'm not sure if it's a movie or series, but y'all basically just capitalized off of the success of the documentary. Y'all seen how much that shit did. Like, let's make an actual series.
Yeah.
You know? So,
And another thing I think is like everything don't need to be a movie made out of, or like be a show made out of. Like everything don't have to be.
I feel like serial killers, all they should get is a documentary. I feel like they don't need a show. Like, tell us about it, because you know a documentary is exactly what it is. We don't need a Netflix series on it. We don't need a part series on it. Like, I don't think
That's
we need
cool,
that.
yeah.
I feel like it should be a documentary,
I think you are going to do
or at
like
least put a documentary out first before you put a goddamn series
for
out.
sure. I think also documentary, like you just said, and then have like a time limit. Like, okay, this shit happened 20 years
you don't
ago.
have to keep making shit.
If it happened 20 years ago, okay, you know what? Y'all can make a movie about it as long as y'all got y'all facts right. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'm pretty sure like Dahmer got movies and shit out about him already. Like they every so often, every 10 or 15 years, they go remake some shit about like Ted Bundy got a movie out, all this stuff. It's like everybody got that
Hey,
shit.
look, that was the thing. They was talking about like some. Eventually, y'all gonna make Jeffrey Dahmer be like a famous serial killer, like they had like the Freddy Cougars, the.
But it's
Jason
not
Voorhees.
functional. I mean, fictional. This some real life shit.
But I'm saying like as time goes on, that's what this.
Y'all
that's what
will
it's
put him up there with Ted Bundy?
They the same shit.
Yeah.
He did the same exact thing that he did to men to women. Ted Bundy was going around killing
Ted
all the
Bundy
women.
was a motherfucker though.
Yeah, no, they're the
I
same.
mean, not
bro.
saying he
First
wasn't,
off,
but
a
Ted
serial
Bundy
killer-
was a.
Hey, one last thing. Look up what classifies as serial killer. They says a certain amount of killings, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 2 or 3 or.
Serial killer, a person who commits a series of murders, often with no apparent motive and typically following a characteristic, predictable behavior pattern.
Yep. There you go.
What classifies someone as a serial killer?
Oh, only 3 or more.
What defines a serial killer? A serial killer is the
Over a month.
conventionally defined as a person who murders 3 or more people in a period of over a month with a cooling down time between murders. For a serial killer, the murders must be separate events which are most often driven by a psychological thrill or pleasure.
Damn, that gotta be like I would want to get in the matter. Like, what just make you just want to like randomly just go out there
And
just
that's
kill?
why they make
That's
the
some-
shows.
Yeah, that's some
I
psychology.
mean, I don't watch it though.
Cause that
I
is-
wouldn't
yeah.
watch it because
Go ahead. Finish your
I
statement.
wouldn't want to get in the mind of it because I'm like, damn, what if I watch I'm like, damn.
And be like, damn,
Damn.
I understand. I'm like, you think they knows with the click with the thing, but yeah,
They go do
hey,
they work.
she finna be like, put the glove on.
Mine ain't
Put
gonna
the
be
mask
random.
on.
Mine ain't gonna be random.
And cut the cameras, cut the cameras. But nah,
I'm like
that's
the purge.
look, that's what one-to-one shit. That's a one-to-one podcast with Shotboy Jimmy, Brenda, and Jay. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey,
Much
subscribe and like, comment below, bro. Shout out to all y'all, bro. Let's get it.
If you vibe with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We here every week dropping knowledge, energy, and new artists and speaking up for the culture.
catch us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts to never miss an episode. And make sure to keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts in the comments or hit us up on social media at WTW Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed, stay 100, and you'll catch us next time on 1-to-1 Podcast.